What's up guys, it's Jughead, just a down-to-earth guy, trying to bring you all some down-to-earth content here with another episode of my Let's Watch Hunter x Hunter series. Today we are going to be watching episode 8. What is it called? Decision by Majority Rule? Question point. Why did I say question point? It's question mark. I digress. So, I'm back, trying to upload as frequently as possible again now that I'm trying to get back up on the grind. My 2-month hiatus is gone, so I uploaded Saturday. I'm going to be uploading this Monday, and then hopefully I'll upload Wednesday, and then Friday, and then we'll see what happens. Today, we're on episode 8. I don't want to talk much, just the fact that I love the engagement and everything that happened on episode 7. Love to see that dropping that episode yesterday. Already getting the love and engagement back. Saw some familiar usernames, saw some new ones, but thank you. Just love all the love and appreciation in the comments of saying they're glad that I'm back. So without further ado, I got the notebook, I got the show in front of me, got the pen, not gonna lose it this time. I got a full bottle of water for all the talking to be doing. There is nothing better. I was trying to find this and I couldn't find it. Then I remembered, oh, I filled this up and put it in the fridge last night, and then I forgot about it. No better feeling than like a freshly cold thing of water. Oh, it made me so happy. It's just gonna make this episode that much more enjoyable. So, like I said, notebook in front of me, let's just get into this. So in 3, 2, 1, play. What am I looking at on the screen right now? Those animals are dummy thick. This episode was so badass. I loved the action sequences and just seeing GON one-on-one with a legend, the chairman, and him actually coming out on top. He better get something for that, besides him just saying, hey, can you make the airship go a little slower? Because this guy deserves a little bit more sleep. He deserves something more than that. Nice little recap. Decision by majority rule. What are we getting now? Dawn breaks as the airship carrying GON and his friends approaches its destination. So, we are finally getting to the 3rd phase. Hell yeah. Jesus. How are you hanging on? Whoa, that's a cool little destination. What the hell? I want to see more out of that guy, the guy behind GON, the other clown guy. Mr. Beans. Trick Tower. Past this, oh, they're on top of it. To pass this phase, you must reach the tower's base alive. Jesus. 72 hours? 3 days to get down. What? Killua don't even care. He just shrugs his shoulders, okay. Who the hell is this guy? Is he another examiner? These people are weird. Are these more examiners? Or are these bad guys? Because they just look like bad guys. And they're just leaving them. Is it Trick Tower as in... I wonder if there's some secret stairs? Also, again, I hope my window's open because it's summer and it's 75 degrees out at 9:45 p.m. for some reason. So I got my fan blown. This guy's about to die. This guy's expert rock climber. Nope, you're fucked. This ain't a rock. This guy's fucked. Let's watch him die in 3 seconds. Let's not get penisy now. And what? Oh, is it a? This guy's about to get 8. He's about to get 8. Uh-oh. Is it the dummy thick flying creatures? Yep. Okay. Jeez, they are dummy thick. Okay. Someone had to be that guy. Jesus Christ. Ugly as hell and dummy thick. Yeah, this guy's looking for some secret way down. Let's let everybody else mess up. There's only 23? Wait, what? Or did they all get 8? What the hell? No way they found the way. They must have disappeared. They're invisible. There's the trick. The squad. 2 duos. Back to squad. Nice. Of course it's GON, because he's the GOAT. Forget how tall Leorio is. Badass. Uh-oh. So, there's 42 people. 42 people, there's 23 left. All those people died. Yeah, not all of them made it. Half of those people had to have died. Well, that had to be one that worked, because if it's not going to open up again, that must have been one that worked. So they gotta split up. They gotta find 4 doors. Huh? Luck is part of the game. The game of life. I love the music. Can't help but bop. Can't help but say goodbye. What if they all work? Forgot to turn my computer on Do Not Disturb. Don't read my texts. Nice. This guy just recovered from getting that shit beat out of him and he face plants. Ooh, they all landed in the same location. It's the squad! They gotta work together now. Now they gotta do the whitest thing on the planet, an escape room. Find their way down together by majority rules. What? The 5 of us? Do they need a 5th person? It better not be Tonpa, or else I'm gonna be pissed, because I hate him. Please be Hisoka. Lippo. Lippo is the warden. There are multiple routes throughout this tower. The path... Oh, that's cool. So, cooperation will be key if you wish to clear the space of the exam. His stupid hairstyle pisses me off. Yep. I swear to God. We got the squad. That's all we need. They're gonna be good together. Who's gonna be the 5th wheel? Fuck it all up. Please don't be Tonpa. Please be Hisoka. Hisoka would be cool because he likes GON and he respects Leorio and the other guy and Kurapika. Doesn't know anything about cool. Are these slaves? Okay. Great. A little sketch. Where do you take a leak? I like how they swapped things. Killua's got the fishing pole, going skateboarding. Dude, it's been 2 hours out of 72. Chill. See, Leorio's the impatient one. That's his biggest archetype as a person. He's the emotionally invested one. Kurapika's the rational one. in that duo. God damn it, it's Tonpa. Fuck. I hate this guy. Yeah, exactly. Tonpa's the friend that's not really the friend in the friend group, but you feel obligated to ask them if they want to hang out, and they hang out. And you're like, how do you not realize that we don't want to hang out with you? That's him. He's the least favorite in every friend group. Fuck you, Tonpa. Yeah. Tonpa's a jackass. How is he an old man? He looks the same age as everybody else. Yeah, I hate this guy. Yeah. It's majority rule. All you need is 3-2. I love Leorio. I love every character. That's when you love a show, when you just love every character. When you know you have a good show. So is this how they're gonna vote every time? Hmm? To the left, to the left. Research has indicated that people who are lost or stuck at forks unconsciously tend to go left. You learn something new every day. See, but they know that. You have to go against statistics. Because they would put the trap on the left side. Exactly. To outwit the examiner. Don't wag your finger in front of his face. Leorio gonna lose all his teeth from the amount of grinding he doing. See, I like when an episode can either be action, like last episode, or it can be like thought-provoking, like this one. Like it was when that old lady, where it was the questions where there is no right answer type thing. I like where it's like makes you think. They're equally valuable to me. I'm equally entertained by both of those. Like, who the hell are these people? I like thinking of the puzzles and stuff. Gotta think a little intellectually. Nice balance from all the action we get. Please have a face. Okay, you have a robe under a robe. Oh, so you're ripped. Okay. Of course you're bald. Why wouldn't you be? I don't... What vocabulary are we getting now? I don't... Can I learn nouns and verbs and stuff that I can actually use in everyday life? When the hell am I going to use Tonpa? Before you are a few of Trick Tower's prisoners. Oh, so is this a prison? He looks like a prisoner. He's definitely killed people. Oh, that's great. Actually, that'll be easy. GON outwitted the chairman. I think he'd be good. Killua's a fucking not human. Just 5-on-1 Tonpa. Fuck him. Throw him over the edge. Tonpa first. Oh, well then Tonpa goes last. Go last. Exactly. Rather be straightforward. Great, of course it won't. You and your wafer cookies and your stupid parakeet hair. By 1 year for every hour they delay the applicants here. So their goal is to also buy time. Oh, so that's why it's 72 hours. So they're gonna try and So if it's 69 hours, and then they make the fight go on for 68, or like 60, then they lose 9 years off their sentence. That's cool. 200 years for robbery? Jesus. Yeah, well, who knows what the hell they're gonna do. Who's going first? Oh, god damn it. Okay. No, he's gonna want to stall. He's gonna take up the goddamn 69 hours. No. Nobody trusts you. No. Because I'd be confident that GON, Killua, and then either Leorio or Kurapika would win. This will be interesting to see. I hope he just falls off the edge. Tonpa still has an agenda. I ain't trusting him. Who cares if Tonpa's gonna be okay? Fuck him. He's the test rat. Determine method of combat. Oh god. Okay. That's great. Good. I want to watch Tonpa die. Tonpa's about to, like, show me up, and he's about to make me eat my words. Watch this chubby mofo just wail on this guy. It'd be a total bet. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I thought he actually went flame on for a second and turned into the Human Torch. I'm so confused. The fuck is that? Are they actually on fire? I'm confused. No. What the hell is going on? What the fuck? This, oh my god. That ain't how that works. Oh, god damn it. So we're already down 0-1. Great. This is why you don't let him go first. Okay, I don't... Okay, who's scarier? The big-ass, tall Hagrid motherfucker? Or the guy sitting in the dark corner? Who's scarier? I'd rather fight Joe Rogan here. I ain't even gonna front. I'd do the same thing. If I volunteered and then I find out it's a deathmatch, I'm pussing out. I'm tooting my ass up in the air. Don't care. What kind of life are you living that you do this shit every year? I'm not taking the hunter exam to pass. I'm only in it for the thrill. Oh, fuck off. I forgot about that guy. So he's a sadist. That's nice. This man is trash. The worst human. So Tonpa says he would have bowed out by now, but he's going to go farther than he's ever done before because obviously they're going to win. So now... Former soldier or mercenary? Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. You would have, yeah. He wouldn't want to kill you right away. Killua's smart. Maybe Killua does have the brains. Oh, yeah. Killua's an assassin. He knows that shit. Now, who the hell is this? Okay, who's going next? Yes! I want to see GON kick some ass. I love how enthusiastic and optimistic and just outgoing GON is. What kind of game is she gonna play? Is that a girl or a guy? I'm gonna guess they're all guys, because I don't think you can have girls and guys in prison together. That you can know that would not end up good. Zerokan. What's happening? He looks hot. God damn it, keep saying she. He looks high as hell. After one elimination, 39 remain. That's the end of the episode. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we're gonna be hitting up a 2-episode parter right there. Okay, that's nice. So, let's discuss. First thought, cliffhanger. Why? Why? Gotta make it a 2-parter, huh? Guess you couldn't. I understand you can't fit all of that into one episode. I don't like cliffhangers, because then I gotta sit here and discuss because I want to, but now it's like I don't know the end of the story because now I gotta watch that, and it's a cliffhanger for you guys too. You've seen it, but you've not seen me see it. But let's get through the discussion. So we're on the 3rd phase, and they're just left on top of this fucking pyre, this tower called Trick Tower. And the main objective is if they just had got to get from the top and get to the base in under 72 hours. Sounds easy. So easy that there just happens to be a professional rock climber in the group. And being a professional rock climber, hey, this is my strong suit. This is a piece of cake. Dude just starts climbing down off the side of this mountain like that free solo guy. And out of nowhere, these dummy thick flying monsters eat him. So that's not an option anymore. But seriously, those animals, those flying guys were dummy thick. That's all I have to say. So the group, the squad, starts realizing that, hey, there are only like 20 people left, 40 people here. Why are there only 20 people on top of this tower? So they're realizing people are finding their way down the tower. And GON, the goat, finds out that there are tiles that flip, Indiana Jones style or whatever, that let you fall down off the top of the tower inside the tower. So Annie's like, okay, there are multiple towers, there are multiple tiles that you can fall through. And once you fall through it, someone else can't fall through the same tile. So the 4 of them decide, okay, we're each going to pick a tile, and we don't know if some of them are traps or if some of them actually lead you down. So let's have the discussion that we're each going to accept that some of us could lose, some of us could get the trap one, some of us could keep going on. And they all agree, yeah. And Leorio says luck is a part of the game. Now, I don't really agree with that, because I feel like a test like this, in the 8 episodes we've watched now, since when has there been a point in the test where like luck has had to come into play, where like they only passed because of luck? I think the hunter exam takes all luck out of it, and literally every event that takes place, every decision that's made, every choice, nothing is coincidental or at random or by some chance. Everything is calculated and everything pans out the way that it is like meant to happen. Like no luck. You succeed on your own or you fail on your own. There's no luck or unluckiness in there. So I don't agree with luck as the part of the game, because I haven't witnessed any point in the game where you've lucked out or someone else has not lucked out. It's all on you. So they each go down the tile and they all up in the same goddamn room. So that's pretty cool. We got the squad, and they realize that there's a test going on, because we learn from the 3 scary looking dudes that I guess are not technically the examiners. They're the wardens of the tower. And at first I didn't really know what they meant by warden. I should have guessed that warden ties into the fact that the tower is a prison. So they are in the majority rule test, which is cool because then it implies that they're in the majority rule test. Other people either have the same majority rule test or everybody gets like a different test. It's trick tower, and their specific trick for the squad is the majority rule test, in which, well, first of all, they need a 5th person in order for there to be a 3-2 majority rule, because if there's 4 people and it's just the squad, there's no majority rule because it could go 2-2 and it's a tie. So you need a 5th person to swing the vote. And of course, it just had to be Tonpa. Couldn't be Hisoka, which would be so more badass and cool and interesting, because Gon and Hisoka are friends. He doesn't really know Killua because Killua went off on his own, but he would probably like him because Killua is an assassin and ruthless. And he has respect for Leorio and Kurapika. So I feel like that would be a cool instance, especially seeing Hisoka have to work as a team. More so better than Tonpa would, because even though Hisoka's a one-man wolf pack, likes to be on his own, I feel like he would be a better teammate than to have fucking Tonpa as your teammate. I hate Tonpa. Of course it would be him. So, but the majority rule test is cool because, so take episode 7, super action-packed, and like plot lines of like action and like, I don't know, just more dynamic. This is where I'm more than happy to sacrifice action, because we're not getting a lot of action here. I'm more than happy to sacrifice action for plot, because action is plot too, but like plot that actually makes you think and keeps me engaged. Like where the plot, like what I love about Hunter x Hunter is that when it's plot based, dialogue based, like more intellectual, it makes you think and it keeps you engaged mentally, not just keeps you engaged as in like episode 7 where I'm staring at the screen because I'm seeing all this cool fight sequences play out. I'm engaged because it's making me think about my own choices, my own decisions, my own philosophies, my own outlook. And that's when you know you have a good show, is when it can keep you engaged at such a simple level like that. If a show has you talking to the screen, that's a good show. Because even if I wasn't doing this commentary over my reactions, I would be talking to my screen, talking about the majority rule thing, or, oh, you should make this choice, blah, blah, blah. I would be doing that regardless if I had a mic in front of me and a camera and everything. So all 5 of them get these bracelets with an X and a 0 on them. That's how they make their decisions. And all 5 of them have to vote on the decisions. Majority rule wins. And that's going to upset some people because you realize your own opinions and you're going to differ from your group. And it's a whole, you have to set aside your individual wants and your opinions and your differences, because this is a group endeavor. You got the squad, and then you got the fucking 5th wheel Tonpa that nobody likes. He's the spare wheel in the back. That's not even inflated. And of course, Tonpa, being the little bitch that he is, of course, is the only one to vote opposite everyone else, and then tries to play it off that he accidentally hit it, and Leorio ain't having his shit, and I ain't either. Tonpa, fuck you. But again, going to the mental aspect of like keeping you engaged and making you think, they get like a fork in the road of they can either choose to go left or they can choose to go right. And it's cool to think that even they brought up, like, statistically, the higher odds is that one would choose to go left. When you're faced with an option of going left or right, a fork in the road, statistically, there's a higher probability that you would choose to go left. Even I said left. When I was watching it, I recall I was saying go left. So that was kind of cool that my choice was justified in that statistic. Like, that was just like, whoa, okay. And it makes you think twice about every decision you want to make, because it's like, I don't know, just the fact that, like, the show really hones in on the fact, like, the symbolism or the importance or whatever literary term you want to use of, like, the importance of, like, decision making and the choices that you make and stuff like that. So that was cool. So the main test of the majority rule trick that we learn is they get into this weird whole room where it's you're there on one end, and then these creepy ass people in their cult like robes on the other side, and then some center stage right in the middle. And we learn that the main okay, did you just hear me stutter like that? Jesus Christ. So the main test of the majority rule trick is they have to win 3 of 5 fights against the prisoners of the tower. We learn that they're prisoners, hence why they're the wardens. And maybe they said that earlier in the episode, but I only saw it right there, is when they called them prisoners. Flip the page of my notes. So yeah, we learn the tower is a prison, and for every hour the prisoners fight or, like, engage with the examiners, it's 1 year taken off their sentence. Hence why they're given 72 hours to complete the task. That's the trick. You don't want to, like, you can't take your time on this. And it's the trick that you have 3 days to complete this, because you have to think twice about every move you make or every choice you make. And that's what we learn very soon with the first fights, where Tonpa, for some reason, you're old, you're chubby, what are you gonna do? He, for some reasons, decides to go first, claiming he's gonna be the guinea pig. Why would you want to be the guinea pig? You would lose anyways. That's a guarantee. I'd rather risk putting 4 of the best fighters, GON, Killua, Kurapika, and Leorio, put them first. Only 3 of them have to win, instead of you're automatically down 1 point because he's going to lose. So now you need to go 3. Yeah, so it was just stupid, in my opinion. So he goes up, and the first fight is against some buff, ripped dude named Lippo, who says, yeah, we're going to have a death match. We're going to fight to the death. And that was nice to hear. So, and that's kind of the trick of the entire thing, is that, nope, you're not just fighting. They get to choose what the fight is, and you're just completely on your toes. You have no idea what's going to happen, but you have to do it. You have no choice, because if you don't do it, you're wasting time, because you have 72 hours to do it. And that's kind of the whole point of the thing. Of course, he's going to make it a death match, because either they do it and, like, the guy dies and you lose an opponent, and they lose like a rookie, like a contestant, or he quits and they gain a point, or they just don't do it, which is just wasting time. So the odds are in their favor of winning and getting years off their sentence. So I thought when they were fighting that Tonpa was actually on fire, and the both of them were actually on fire, just flame on. But no, that was just a visual representation of their fury, even though 5 seconds later, Tonpa pussies out at the last second and just gives up, just bends down and says, I give up, you win, I lose. And at first you're mad, because you're like, oh, of course Tonpa's going to fuck over the squad, and now we're down 0-1 and we're losing. But Killua, see, and again, I have to think twice. You gotta think about it before you're going to express your emotions or your opinions or your words. You got to think about everything more deeply. Killua makes a good point, saying that by quitting, it's kind of a blessing in disguise because there was no time wasted, and we kind of see how the rest of the engagements and the conflicts are going to go down. Because by being the guinea pig, it was good that he was the guinea pig, you get an idea of the trick of the test. Because Killua is an assassin. He knows shady characters. He's been around shit like this, where he's just guessing that Lippo, probably ex-military, ex-mercenary, by the way he looks and the fact that he wants to have a fucking death match. He wouldn't kill Tonpa. He would crush his throat so he couldn't say quit and end the match, and he would just torture him slowly. Before, not just kill him outright. Why would you do it quickly like that? When the point is you're supposed to take as long as possible, because he has 199 years sentence. He wants to knock those years down as much as possible. So he's not going to kill him in 5 seconds. He's going to stretch it out. He's going to torture him slowly before he dies to waste time. So bring that 72 hours down and bring your sentence down as well. So that's where I have to think more in-depth, deeper level, not just my initial emotion, my initial reaction. So with that, Tonpa also reveals, fuck Tonpa, he has never wanted to be a hunter, ever. Out of all the years he's been doing this, he only joins for the thrill of the game and the thrill of just going through it. Mostly the thrill of and the sadistic pleasure of taking out rookies and crushing their dreams, which is pretty dark, pretty deep, which has me thinking that nobody's just an asshole outright like that. Unless you're a straight psychopath, you're not just outright just a sadist like that. I feel like there's more to his story, as in like he wants to crush people's dreams because maybe some time ago his dream got crushed and he's just very bitter about it and just still hurting that he takes his anger out on everybody else. Maybe it was the hunter exam where like the first time he ever did it, someone did that to him, or his dream got crushed. So, and he knew he was never going to be able to become a hunter. So he became bitter, and that's what he does to get back at the universe, get back at the world, stuff like that. I don't think he's just an asshole just to be an asshole. I think this show's too deep to be like that. But maybe I'm wrong, because I was wrong about Tonpa from my theories that he's a good guy. So maybe I'm wrong with this, maybe I'm right. That's the whole point of these discussions, is you guys can see my theories, where my head is at currently, and then how it evolves as we go through this Let's Watch series journey together. So, and he's just like, yeah, by this time in the test, I would have dropped out by now. Which is interesting, because he would have dropped out by now, but he hasn't. So, if they win and they move forward, Tonpa is gonna, unbeknownst, or like, not unbeknownst, but like, not even by his own will, he's gonna end up going farther through the exam than he ever has before, which is like, he is gonna be either be in some deep shit, because obviously the phases are more difficult as they go on, and Tonpa's never been this far, so now it's gonna be like he doesn't know what to expect. He's completely out of his element, or he's going to actually realize that he can actually make it, or maybe he's actually going to start trying to actually win it. Because I think that's an interesting line right there, that he said he would have dropped out by now, but he hasn't. I think that's something to remember. I don't think that was just a throwaway line in the show. I think that's something to consider for later on, at least for me, because I don't know what the hell is going on in the show. So after that, they're down 0-1. New person comes up. Next prisoner is Sidokan. Thought it was a chick at first, but then I'm like, okay, this is a prison. You definitely would not want to have co-ed prison. Yikes. Some Unabomber wannabe, because he is in prison for 149 years for serial bombings. So GON happily volunteers. This is why I love GON. GON is the GOAT. Yeah, maybe he's a little naive. Maybe he jumps into things too quickly. But everything he does, he's determined. Has a smile on his face, eager, just wants to go straight in, no hesitation. I love that. Maybe not the smartest move, but the most passionate, because he's the real one. Like, he's genuine. He's real. So if you're naive, but at least you're real and you're not fugazi. You're not fake. I'd rather someone be dumb and naive, but real, than smart and fake. So that's why I love GON. That's why I see myself in GON. But yeah, so that's where, and then we realize, okay, there's 39 applicants remain. 40 started, 39 applicants remain, and we're losing one because that one guy was the unlucky mofo that had to get eaten by the dummy thick flying creatures. So with that, it's kind of like, okay, we lost one, but so nobody else has failed yet? Like, has everybody gotten through it? Is it easier than what's being put on? Or maybe everybody's at the same stage right now? Like, nobody's gone ahead of them, nobody's behind them. There's still 39 applicants remaining. And that's where the episode cuts off and puts the cliffhanger and makes me want to edit this episode as fast as possible so I can get into episode 9 and I can actually see what happens at Trick Tower and see if they win. I'm going to guess they're going to win, because if they didn't, then what the hell are these 100 and whatever other episodes going to be about? So I'm going to end the discussion right here. If you found this video entertaining, leaving a like to let me know is awesome. And better yet, if you want to keep up with all future content with me, like this Let's Watch series, be sure to subscribe to stay in the loop on all of my uploads, and hit the notification bell so you know exactly when my videos come out. Just as important, keep the conversation going down in the comments section below so I can connect to you as my audience some more, because that is the most important thing to me. Whatever you want to ask, share, or simply talk about, leave it in the comments, and I'm going to get back to you. Lastly, if you want to follow me on any of my social media, be it Twitter or Instagram, to catch a more personal side, be sure to do that as well. Having said that, and with that said, so long, farewell, this is Jughead, thank you, and have a good one.